Okay, hey, welcome to Noodles in a Jiff. Know your ramen, know your noodles, ramen facts, 90-second noodles. I don't know.
Noodle time.
Noodle time. It's noodle time. Fair enough. I've always liked instant ramen. I don't know. I know it's not good for you, but figured, hey, we got some time. Let's rate some ramen. So I've got 3 selections here, all from Maruchan, which is one of the bigger names. This one here, the Instant Lunch.
We've got shrimp, chicken, and beef.
Yeah, so figure we'll just knock out the 3 basics, kind of set a baseline, and we can kind of let it go where it goes from there. So yeah, so here we are. We've got a couple choices here. The chicken I've got in the little package. I guess they designed the case such that the little
sleeve is...
Yeah, the flaps kind of hold the lid down after you've added the water. So
I didn't know that. I just like threw it away.
Me too. But what the heck? I figured I'd try it at least once. We're going to rate it on the following criteria. Not sure how visible this is, but here we are. Overall taste, how true to the description it is. So,
taste like chicken? Does it taste like beef?
Yeah, I mean, it says shrimp. Does it taste like shrimp? If it says spicy, is it spicy? We can rate the spice factor, that kind of thing. Garbage factor.
How bad is this for you?
Yeah, we know it's not good for you. But looking around here, it looks like about each cup is about half of your daily recommended allowance of sodium. I've seen, we actually have some that the bowl itself is more than your whole daily's recommended.
It's like 105 or something. Yeah.
So that plays a little bit into it. Not that it's ever going to be healthy, but just how bad is it?
Maybe just don't drink all the broth. Even though that's the
it's so hard not to.
Part.
Convenience. So, I mean, for example, the cup noodle version here, how easy can it get? You add hot water, you wait 3 minutes, and you eat. That's super convenient. I've seen some that have 2-3 packets, some that require multiple instructions. That might factor into things. And then miscellaneous. We'll let that speak for itself when it comes up. So, with that in mind, let's get started. Shall we just kind of silently enjoy the noodles?
I guess.
Okay.
Slurpity-doo.
Slurpity-doo.
Slurp and
Oh, those are yours.
I've got shrimp.
I got beef. So I figure what we'll do is we'll each kind of eat enough of the 3 to form an opinion. And we'll kind of share, because sharing is caring.
I've got peas and carrots and little beef chunks.
There's a carrot.
Wait, what am I eating here?
You got the shrimp.
I'm eating shrimp. Sorry, that's shrimp. I don't know, a chunk of some protein.
That could be the miscellaneous factor we're talking about.
Like, I don't know what I'm eating. It tastes like college.
Yeah. I mean, has anyone not had this before? That's the beef. You know, maybe noodle texture should be a category too. Oh, wow. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna use the B camera here. The chicken. Where to go? The chicken's got a lot more stuff on it. I can see the ingredients a little bit better. Right on top.
I feel like chicken instant noodles like always have some sort of edge because it's easier to recreate that chicken-esque flavor.
You know, that's a really good point. I don't want to start an existential crisis here, but what does chicken taste like? I mean, that still kind of makes me nervous about the true to description. Tastes like chicken. Well, doesn't everything taste like chicken?
All right, the peas and the carrots, I think no matter how much I soak it in the broth, it just tastes like fake, sort of plasticky bits of vegetable or something. I don't know.
Well, now these were sitting on top, so yeah, kind of know what you're talking about. Okay, so then chicken. Well, in case you ever wondered, it does taste different from the beef. I'll give it that.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to share. I'm like complaining about everything while I just inhale it. Broth's alright, but I feel like I've had better. And I don't know. What is this? Beef?
Beef.
It smells beefy.
I think when I was growing up, I'd always get the top ramen, the kind you cooked on the stovetop. And I always got chicken. The orange package, the chicken top ramen, that was...
See, chicken is best when it comes to
And I think for the cup noodles, or this style, I always got shrimp. So beef was definitely the one that I rarely reached for.
I mean, it's definitely got like beef bouillon cube flavor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's something in the chicken that has, I don't want to call it curry, but there's like just a little hint. And I remember when I was sick, or not sick, but when I was young, when I'd spend time with my mom's mom, my grandma, she always make this Lipton chicken noodle soup. And it had these really like angel hair fine noodles. And it had that same kind of chicken element. And I definitely taste that as well when we have curry. So I don't know if you can identify that or not, but
maybe it's turmeric or
maybe I'm not a good food reviewer. I don't know. Too bad. I like food. Okay, I'm moving on to the beef here.
What? Wait, what am I? Isn't this beef?
Oh, I'm moving on to the shrimp here.
See, it's not good when we don't even know what we're eating. Yeah. Wait, okay, so this is
Wow.
Shrimp, right?
I got something, but yeah, it was not cooked or saturated, or I'm gonna say it was a pea.
Yeah. Oh, this smells like curry.
Hmm. See what I'm saying? There's that little.
Yeah, maybe it's like turmeric or.
Yeah, it's gotta be something like that.
Cumin or something. I don't know. Beef and shrimp are about the same to me.
They taste the same to me. I mean, are these labeled or? That's a problem. Okay, well, I'm assuming that was the shrimp that I just put down there.
Yeah, that's beef.
Okay.
I mean, beef definitely has you could tell that it's beef, or it's attempting to be beef, trying to be beef. Try to beef with me.
What's your beef?
But yeah, chicken.
Okay.
Chicken's a clear winner.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So let's go for it here. We've got, going to go to the B camera for this one. We've got overall taste. I'll just hold it this way. Overall taste. Do we have a pen to mark our? Beef.
Well, so this is
So assuming this is out of 10, I'm gonna put the beef at like maybe a 5, maybe a 6. I mean, it's there's nothing wrong with it, but it's not standing out. It's not what I would call necessarily delicious. It satisfies your salt craving, and that's about all the more I can say about it.
Let's see, give it a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Farb 5.
And I will be in green apparently, which makes sense. For
True to this. Oh.
Yeah, true to description, beef. I guess I'll give it a 5 also. I mean, again, it's a little salty. There may be something a little beefy about it. I'll give that a 5. Garbage factor. Well, I've already kind of put away the health. I mean, it's not good. So at the risk of being repetitive, I'm going to give it a 5. I've seen worse. I'm sure there's some better. So while we're still calibrating our scale, I'm going to go for that. Convenience, I got to give this one a 10. I mean, it does not get any more convenient than pouring in some hot water and off you go. And then miscellaneous, the fact that some of the ingredients were a little undercooked, even though we had it on for a little bit more than the cooking instructions, maybe that gives it a little bit of a knock. I don't know how to factor that, so that won't go into the overall rating, so I'm just going to make note of it. That's kind of what's up. How about you for beef?
Oh, my beef with beef. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a.
It's a critical moment. Who's going to be the
I
hardest?
just like, because I don't want to give it the same rating, but again, it's just so middle of the road at 5.
Okay. Taste to truth to description?
I mean, it tastes like beef. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a really awesome, great flavor, but but I'd kind of give it a 6.
6, okay. Garbage factor?
You know, like Farb said, I've seen worse. But you know,
I've got a hunch we'll probably revamp the ratings here as we go along, but you know, for garbage factor, for example, it may just turn into a 1, 2, and 3, like better than average, average, or worse than average kind of thing. But
5, I guess.
5, okay. And then convenience?
Yeah, there's no easier way, so 10.
10, awesome. Any miscellaneous notes before we move on to chicken?
The plasticky vegetables, it just doesn't.
Just the
nothing
extras. I mean, they almost, why bother? You know, I mean, it's certainly an afterthought, and that's how it's received. Chicken, a little faster on this one. Overall taste, I'm going to say 6. I think it definitely tasted a little better than the other two. A little, I don't know, brighter maybe, with that extra element that we're calling kind of the curry flavor. Added a little something to it. True to description. You know, it reminds me of, like I say, that chicken soup that I had in the past with my grandma. It reminds me of the curry, which is generally a chicken curry. So, you know, contrary to what I was joking about earlier, I'm going to say probably a 6 on that one also. Garbage factor, we'll stick with 5, and convenience 10.
So, 5, 6, 5, 10?
No, I'm going 6.
Oh, 6.
6, 5, 10.
6. 6. 5, 10.
Cool.
Yeah, my favorite out of all 3 is the chicken. 6.5.
Half. Okay. 6.5.
I mean, yeah, I taste chicken-like, so 6.5.
6.5. I'm looking forward to getting into some of the more gourmet, if you will. I mean, because there are some instant noodles that are pretty high end. I'm pretty excited to get there and see what those taste like, whether we're just deluding ourselves or if there really is a difference. Garbage factor, I'm going to guess, is a 5. Yeah. And convenience, probably a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going to pencil in the 10 for the shrimp also. For the shrimp, you know, I'm going to take it down a notch and say the overall taste, you know, I'm going to stick with 5 just because, you know, it's familiar. I know what it is. True to description, for that one, I'm going to take it down a half a notch since we're doing half points here. I'm going to go 4.5 on that one. There's nothing in there that tasted like seafood, that tasted like shrimp. You could have told me it was beef and I would have believed you. I mean, other than the fact that I think there may have been a dehydrated shrimp in there at some point. So, yeah, overall taste, what did I say, 5? True to description, 4.5. And then garbage factor, of course, 5, and ease 10. 5 and 10. Cool. And how about you for shrimp?
Oh, yeah, similar. I mean, I didn't even know what I was eating until I saw what I mistook for beef, even though it's actually supposed to be shrimp. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
I can relate.
Yeah, so, yeah, 5. True to description, yeah, 4. Garbage factor 5. Convenience 10.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I think the miscellaneous for all of them, as it goes across the board, is the vegetables are just terrible. And the taste is it's workmanlike. This is your run of the mill. This is your go-to. This is your 25-cent vending machine.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Is it expired?
Yeah.
Does it matter? Cup noodle, and important that we did it. Figured we'd do it for the first. We do have more to choose from, but yeah, we'll be back in just a moment to wrap it up. Well, final thoughts on Ramen Roundup. Take one. Once again, let me turn the labels out here. We're doing Maruchan Instant Lunch. Does not get any more basic than this, and honestly, I think the flavor and taste and everything kind of delivers on that. Scores are very similar. I mean, I think I've got the beef at a 25 out of a possible 40, chicken 27, shrimp 24.5. Christine's got the beef at 26, chicken at 28, and shrimp again at 24.5. 6 out of 10 about across the board, chicken with a slight edge. And let's be honest, the real driving factor behind the scores that are even this high is the fact that it's so convenient. You turn on, add hot water, wait 3 minutes and eat. I know there's much better noodles out there. I'm pretty sure we've got some of them in our kitchen ready to go for a for review. But yeah, for Maruchan, I'm going to say it's about as basic as it gets. It didn't disappoint, but I also had a very low expectations, yeah. and it matched them.
No, I agree. There's better. It's easy, just add hot water noodles, and this would never. If this is the only thing at the store, and I needed a fast lunch, then I would get this. But that would be kind of my last choice.
I agree. I mean, that's that. Cool. All right. Well, that was having noodles with the Hendersons, or whatever we're calling this.
We'll think of a name.
Or we'll just call it something different every time. But there you go. Maruchan Instant Lunch. Eat, enjoy. Let us know what you like. And see you next time on Noodle Roundup. A go-go.